All right, Aquarius, here we go. This is Aquarius for September 2023. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you. Keep that in mind, please. And if you're here for a reason, though. If you found this channel, whatever. This reading is timeless. I'm not a fucking time lord, so whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. So, let's go. Let's see what we get here. I've asked the universe. I said, give me the soulmate cycle from the angle of Aquarius for September 2023. I got a very rare energy here. I'm going to be honest with you. All right, and I'm going to preface this by saying this is just the surface energy, but this is what our reading is going to be about here. And I'm going to preface this by saying it's not my place to tell you what to do. All right, you make your own decisions. So I might phrase things, you need to do this or you need to do that. Just take it with a grain of salt. It's just phrasing. All right, because I've got a very rare energy here. I've got the world right on the surface, right around you. The most powerful card I can pull. All right, crossed by the Ten of Swords. That means the energy around you is changing, and there's nothing you can do about it with the world here. It's completely out of your control. Things are changing. All right, and you need to embrace that change. You need to not hold back from it. Don't be afraid of change. If you're someone who's afraid of change, you're going to be fucked in this energy, because this is the world. You can't fix the world crossed by the Ten of Swords. Very rare fucking energy, I'm going to tell you right now. You need to embrace it. Don't be afraid of it. All right? Don't get in your head about it with the Two of Swords. And here's a very important message. All right? I'm going to go forward a card. Six of Cups with the Five of Cups. There's a dominant energy. There's two dominant energies flowing around right now. Horniness is one throughout September, but nostalgia is the other. With this change, when things change on this level, a lot of times nostalgia can hold us back, right? It's a somber kind of energy here of the past. You can feel the past slipping away, things changing. People get that a lot when they move. For example, you've been in a place for 50 years and all of a sudden you're moving, that kind of thing. Don't let nostalgia hold you back. Nostalgia is a bit of a double-edged sword. It can make you happy to think back and remember something, but it tends to hold people back when it becomes too much, and there's a lot of it in September's energy. All right, because if you allow all this to hold you back and you fear and all that kind of stuff, because this shit's changing, you'll miss all the magic. You will. There's a lot of magic happening right now. It's a very auspicious card. It means really good. All right. Underneath that, just for proof, is the Death card, which is a card of change. The old is dying away. The old energy around you, the surrounding energies, is dying away, and a brand new energy is coming in. Whether you like it or not, whether you want it or not, it doesn't matter. I would take my advice that I gave you with these four cards here, but again, you do what you want to do. That's just the surface energy. It's going to be a hell of a reading. Let's do it. Let's shuffle the deck here. Let's go. Very important message there from the universe. All right? Yeah. A little faith will go a long way for you. Just, leaps of faith. That's what life is, really. It's a series of leaps of faith, and correcting mistakes and things like that. When you don't, you get stuck. And this energy with the Death card, or with the, the Death card, yeah. But with the World card crossed by the Ten of Swords, I'm going to tell you, that's a very rare energy. It's very special. And I like to see that Ten of Cups in there. All right, and I like that there was advice in there for you too. Careful of the nostalgia this month. All right, the energy's changing. That'll kick up that nostalgia energy. All right, I'm warning you. It'll hold you back if you let it. Make sure you control your behavior within it. This first card out's before the cut. It's why the fuck are we here? So why the fuck are we here, Aquarius? Why are we here? The Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. The energy around you is changing, and it's changing for the better. It's sort of my sitting pretty card. You're sitting pretty in this. You come out smelling like a rose here. All right? All the more reason to take the advice from the pre-shuffle. All right, let's go. What comes after the cut? These cards back up the pre-shuffle, so see? I had the Ten of Cups in the pre-shuffle. I get the Sun here. I said, you're sitting pretty. I said it about that Queen of Pentacles. You got this. Everything's fine. The energy is changing. The World card crossed by the Ten of Swords. Very rare, very powerful energy. Absolutely no fucking control over it whatsoever. So you best just deal with it. Okay, that's the advice I'd give a friend if it were happening to them. I'd say, well, looking at the energy around you, you best just motherfucking deal with it. I'll tell you. You will see these changes. You will feel these changes. And you may feel them in a way, again, where that nostalgia energy kicks up as you feel. There's always, whenever change happens, there's always a bit of melancholy with it. There's always a bit, because it feels like a part of us is dying, right? That kind of thing. It's fine. Just go with it. Don't let that energy control you. Let's shuffle the deck. Let's do a reading. Well, I don't know what this reading's going to be. I don't know if it's going to be more on this topic or if the universe wants to talk about what these changes are bringing to you. I hope the latter. I hope. All right, because I think I've said enough on the energy changing. I can't emphasize enough the world crossed by the Ten of Swords. I really can't. That's a very special energy. All right, let's go. One that you have no control over whatsoever. All right. But again, the Ten of Swords, if we look at it, while I'm shuffling here, I'll tell you, it's a minor arcana card, right? You got the world, yeah, the energy's changing. That Ten of Swords, it's a minor arcana. It's saying the energy is changing, something's coming to an end, but you can free will your way. Again, that's why the cards came after it about don't be afraid of it, don't let nostalgia get you, that kind of thing. Don't get in your head about it, all of that, because you can. And you'll miss all the magic in it if you do. People do that all the time. People miss all the magic in life worrying about shit and overthinking shit, getting caught in all kinds of nonsense and whatever. I'll tell you. Anyway, do what you want to do. It's not my place to tell you what to do. But it is my place to tell you the energy's changing whether you like it or not. Overall energy of everything that's going to fall on the motherfucking table is the Emperor. What's the feel on that? Three of Wands. Yeah, it's an approaching energy. That's why I went, like that. The energy around you, this is not what's happening literally, okay? But I'm just going to phrase it this way because it'll be easy to understand. The energy around you is changing so that this person can come in, whoever this is. I don't think it's your original runner. It could be. It feels like an old soulmate, but a new energy. You follow? Okay? It's happening so this energy can come in. And it changes your whole world. It really does. You might also want to check out, and do what you want, but you should be watching all these readings anyway, but you might want to check out the Virgo reading. My other wild card in the cycle, as you always are, right? You might want to check out that reading. You might get additional information, a couple of extra things, because this is all about this making way so this energy can come in. All right, let's go. Our reading's on the flip. Right here's the soulmate energies around you. Right here's the 3D energies around you. Right here's the soul. I think it's yours. I think it's your soul right here. Hidden energy, message from the universe. Red with the energy of the soulmate energies around you. And right here is the potential final outcome. I say potential because I cannot predict free will. Nobody can. I will clarify everything and throw some universe cards at the end. Let's go. What's the soulmate connection here with this Emperor? Justice. Yeah, again, you're just sitting pretty here. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful connection. It really is completely different from what you're used to. She worried about surfing this. She never surfed here before. She'd been standing there since the sun was up, right? This is very different from what you're used to, this connection you have with this Emperor. It balanced energy. It's happiness. I think this settles out a lot of things from the past for you. It's just a great energy. 3D energies around you. Yeah, Four of Wands, a new path. Energy's changing whether you like it or not, right? Remember everything I said in the pre-shuffle. For this reading in particular, you must, as always, remember the Alamo and remember the pre-shuffle. Remember what I said, including in the cut card position. This is a new path. A stable new path, a path that leads to the real deal, Ten of Pentacles. This is the energy around you. This is what's happening, okay? All right, new beginning, we can call it that if you want, but stable, very good, very happy. All to bring this energy to you because it's right on your periphery. It's Three of Wands, just one step away from this. So this is trying to pop for you, all right? Your soul energy, bookends Justice. Five of Wands. Yeah, again, I keep getting that reading. I keep getting that message here. You don't let this is a conflict within yourself, okay? Don't leave your heart chakra open. Don't let the past hold you back. Don't hold on to the past. Okay. Be careful of what I said about the nostalgia energy here. It's very minor energy. It's the weakest energy as it reflects to me with these cards as the medium, right? It is. You got to have some faith here. If you don't, you get conflicted. You may slow things down. At the very least, you'll miss the magic in it all. Okay? Hidden energy, message from the universe, red with justice. 3 of Pentacles. Yep. Something very different. You really should watch that Virgo reading. You really should. It's a very similar. I even think I got this card here in the Virgo reading. I even think I did. It's a very similar message, not the same, not by any means. Yours is just okay, but yeah, this is an energy. This Emperor is an energy. You have a lot of past life ties with this energy that's trying to come in. Okay, you'll be like, runner who? Right, the runner, the original runner, and all that. It's really like that. There's a lot here. It's also a fun energy. I will say the same thing I said for the Virgo people. And there's a reason I tell you, if I direct you to a sign reading, okay, it doesn't matter what your sign is. There's a reason I do that, and that proves it to me right there. I said it earlier. Right here's the potential final outcome. Red with the 4 of Wands. Yeah, the King of Cups. Wow, wow. I mean, just a beautiful. In certain contexts, the King of Cups is nice. When red with the 4 of Wands, it's a balanced, good love. It's the kind of love that can make a relationship go the long haul. For a relationship like a marriage, for speaking as somebody who's been married 21 years, you know, for it to go the long haul, there has to be a relaxed sort of confidence. We can't have a bunch of jealousy swirling around. You can't have a bunch of, you know, suspicions swirling or all that kind of stuff. It's just it has to be a nice, controlled, relaxed sort of love, so it blends with the practicalities of life nicely, and that's exactly what this is. This, with this individual, could lead to marriage, and that 4 of Wands says that, and so is the King of Cups here. So, having said all of that, let's clarify. All right, let's go. Wise Justice here. Let's talk to the witches. Let's do it. Wise Justice here. I like this for you. This is very nice. I don't like that, but that's really minor. Okay, let's go. Justice. Remember the pre-shuffle. The Alamo and the pre-shuffle. All right, perfect. Let's go. Wise Justice here. Take me for a ride, universe. Let's go. Tell me about justice. All right. Justice over what? The environmental energy around us, and this explains the 5 of Wands in your soul position a little bit. The King of Wands. Yeah, the past, there's so much of the past attached to this. This 5 of Wands is so attached to the little lesson cards and the, you know, the warning of nostalgia and stuff like that from the pre-shuffle. There's this, something about this Emperor's approach or the change in the energy will make you remember back to the Burger King and someone who ran from you and the whole mess that brought you into watching tarot readings for the soulmate cycle. Okay? Keep that in mind. Don't get in your head about it. It's completely different. However, there's something here that on another layer of energy, what's changing in the energies around you, especially the soulmate energies, is your confidence level. It's about to boost up a little bit. And again, you'd be surprised. People, that energy comes in, people start to feel good and all that kind of stuff, and they fall back on nostalgia, on old ways, right? I had a friend of mine tell me a long time ago, I had a friend of mine who was quitting smoking around the same time I was. And he had a great thing to say about it. He said, it's funny because when you stop for like a week, you start to feel really good. You start to feel like you could run a marathon. You start to feel great. So your first inclination, rather ironically, is to have a cigarette, because you use it as a celebration for something, for completing a task or whatever. It works with the reward centers of the brain. So yeah, you start to feel really good, and that makes you want to go back to the old kind of thing. That's kind of what this energy is a little bit. It's a little bit of that. Okay, what's on top? 8 of Cups. Yeah, whatever this connection with this Emperor is, it moves you on from the old connection into walking toward 9 Cups. Absolutely. Why is the 8 of Cups here? Yep, 2 swords right there. It removes a block. There's some kind of, one of the energies that's changing around you is a block is being removed. It's just like that. Whatever, something Be careful that you don't get stuck in the past. Again, I will say it because you will leave yourself stuck in 8 cups. You're free under this energy, under the energy that's changing around you. You're free to keep moving, to move on down the road. Take what you can from the past, learn from it, grow from it, and move on down the road. Otherwise, you'll be stuck. If you stay in these 8 broken cups, you're going to miss all the magic of the energy that's changing around you. I said it before, I will say it again. All right, let's go. 4 of Wands, 3D energies around you. Definitely a change. No doubt about it. For some of you, it'll be subtle. For others of you, it'll be huge. I think for most of you, it's huge. I do. And if you feel those nostalgia energies kicking in, you know it's swirling around you. I'm not a Time Lord. This September could just be the setup for some of you, and this happens October, November. I don't know. There's no clocks in the energy. But this is the energy of right now. This is the energy I'm pulling on here that's around us in the month of September. Be sure you watch my overview reading. Be sure you read my write-up on September as well. It'll serve you well. What's going on? Well, definitely read the write-up for sure. 4 of Wands. Why is it here? Yeah. It's magic. It's pure magic. It's the 10 of Cups. The environmental energy around you that's changing. What it's switching to. Switching to cruising gear. Can I put it that way? Cruising gear. For most cars, it's 5th gear up there on the freeway, right? Just cruising gear. It's really nice. And again, it'll feel really good, which will make you, but it's also stirring up the nostalgia energy, which will make you want to go back to that and hold on to it and keep something that'll help you hold on to it. The universe is urging you to move on from 8 broken cups. Big time. Just let it go. Have some faith in this new energy, which is represented by the world crossed by 10 swords. That's some major shit. What's on top? The Magician. Wow, huge transformation happening. Alchemy energy off of that. Lead into gold. Lead into gold. And I said lead, right? Lead, heavy. Actually, gold is heavier than lead. But a lot of people think, lead, it's we'll just say lead, worthless, right? It's slow. Yeah, the block right there. It's been removed. It just led into gold. All of a sudden, the energies around you are solid gold. Why is the Magician here? Wheel of Fortune, completely different. Look at the cards I'm pulling. Look at the fucking cards. It's unreal. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune. It's changing lead into gold. Just why is the Magician here? Let me check my read. The Wheel of Fortune, 180-degree turn, lead into gold. All right. So again, remember what I said. The cut position. You're pretty much sitting pretty. We had the Sun with the Queen of Pentacles. This is good if you have a little faith in this energy. Now the 5 of Wands. This represents things that don't belong in the soul. I feel like I'm on that $100,000 pyramid game at the end in the speed round where they say a bunch of stuff, like doubt, fear, anxiety, bickering back and forth, and I respond back to get the thing to turn. I say things that don't belong in the soul. Right. Next, move on. Right, like that. That's pretty much what's here. We're playing pyramid here. It's the 5 of Wands. It's things that don't belong in the soul. You got to have a little faith in the energy around. You got to have a little faith in yourself. It takes bravery to walk away from 8 broken cups. Right? All right, let's go. 5 Wands. Why is it here? Why is it here? Tell me about the 5 of Wands. Okay. Yep. We had a 5 of Cups in the pre-shuffle. You remember? And it was tied to the 6 of Cups. I said, don't let that nostalgia hold you back. She was somber on that card, right? And I've been talking about the nostalgia energy here. Here it is, 5 Cups from another deck. See? You get the real deal here. Look, I'm trying to help you. Okay? It might be too much energy reading for YouTube. I don't know. But there's your proof right there. It's the main... Again, I talked about... All I felt off this was nostalgia, which is weird off of a 5 of Wands, but it makes sense in the soul position. It's crossed by the 5 of Cups. It'll hold you back. Everything around you is changing. You best just flow with the energy. That's always a smart thing to do. People hold themselves back in life so much by not just going with it. Rolling with the punches. Roll with the changes, as Ario Speedwagon tried to teach us. What's on top? 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, this bullshit. Things that don't belong in the soul. Right? Our pyramid game. All the stuff I rattled off in my clue. Right? Right there. 4 of Pentacles. Another card that was in the pre-shuffle that started the whole Don't be resistant to it. Don't fear it. There's fear attached to this. There's doubt attached to this. There's nostalgia attached to this. All of that. You'll miss all the fucking magic that's around you. And that magic came up in the Ten of Cups, which was part of the pre-shuffle from another deck, which was crossing here. All right? So, again, do what you want to do. But it's coming from a good place for me. I know people don't like to be told what to do. And I'm not trying to tell you what to do. I'm just reading the energy. All right? If you want to be like this, that's fine. If you want to miss all the magic of the change around you, that's fine. I don't really give a shit. The energy is changing, whether you like it or not. The world crossed by the Ten of Swords. You don't control the world card. I don't. You don't. Flem the parrot over here who's sound asleep next to me doesn't. Nobody. Why are you sleeping for this reading? What is up with you? Four of Pentacles. Why is it here? 10 Wands. Yeah, you just hurting yourself. That's all. Again, just flow with the energy, please. Okay? Please, I beg of you. All right? Now, you guys are good about that. You'll be fine. All right. Let's go. It'll be easy for you, I think. One of your ruling planets is Uranus, and that's now retrograde here in September. So that's good. That'll be nice. That's the one that's your wild side, if you will. Kind of mellowing out a little bit. Maybe you listen to the Saturn side of you a bit more here, which is kind of the energy I'm using to talk to you with here in this reading. Let's talk about Three Pentacles. Let's talk about it. Tell me about this Three of Pentacles. Very similar to a card I think Virgo got in this position. I think. I could be wrong. I could have the reading mixed up with something else, but I do think you should watch that Virgo reading. There might be one little piece of information about this Emperor. Feels very similar in energy. Similar. Not the same. Similar. Okay. But sometimes I say the darndest things, and who knows, maybe something I say helps you out. Right? Three of Pentacles. Why is it here? It's just a repeat message. Three Pentacles. Three Pentacles cross the Three Pentacles. Look, this is worth putting. This is a beautiful thing. I mean, it's just, I don't know how else to phrase it. The universe is basically saying, with the energy of this connection, it's a partnership. It's a real partnership, and that's what a long-term relationship is. That's what a Four of Wands relationship is. That's why the King of Cups is here. It's a balanced love, and I got done telling you. The secret to a long relationship is somebody you could be relaxed around. Somebody you can be quiet around. Somebody you could just sit around with. Anybody can take you out and go out and have fun and, yeah, do this and do that and do that. No, 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 no. The real test is sitting around with nothing to do. That's the real fucking test. It's a real fucking partnership here with this Emperor. And the energy around you is changing to facilitate this Emperor coming in, which is represented here, what I just said, by Three Wands, right? Your ship's about to come in here. Allow it to. Don't get in its way. Don't create burdens for yourself. Things that don't belong in the soul. All of it is right there. All right. What's going on? What's on top? Three Cups. You picking up a bunch of angel numbers here? I know some of you are into that kind of thing. 3, 3, 3, right? Threes as far as the eye can see here. 3, celebration. It's emotionally opening up. Yeah, you might get emotional during all this about those 8 broken cups, about the past, that nostalgia energy. You might. Just keep moving. All right? Flow with the energy. It's all right. Remember, you know, the thing I've learned over the years about the past, because I let go of things after a while. Every 5 years or so, I sort of reinvent on some level, or whenever the energy's right for it. Sometimes it's 6 years, sometimes it's 4 years, whatever. I find that what's important about the past stays with us. It doesn't go away, so you're fine. We always have this fear of, well, if I move on, then it's gonna be gone, and that'll be it. And it won't. A piece of it stays. It always does. Why is the Three of Cups here? 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. All fucking threes here. I mean, it's unreal, and it's that Three of Wands. Yeah. Just keep moving. Your ship's about to come in. That's a cause for celebration, not a cause for somber, for putting up a block, for being afraid and holding back, for arguing with you. Well, I don't know if I want this or not. I don't know if I like that energy's changing. The universe is just energy, varying layers of energy. It doesn't much care whether you like whether the energy that comes in is good or bad or changing or whatever. You had the World card crossed by the Ten of Swords. The energy around you is changing. Your fishbowl, your personal fishbowl is getting cleaned. Yeah, the fish don't like being caught with a net and thrown in a little cup while you wash out the bowl and change the water, right? I know they don't like that. But I'll tell you what, when you pour them back in, put them back in there in the fresh water, they appreciate it. At that point, they go, oh, that's really cool. Oh, that's nice. That was worth sitting in that Dixie cup for 5 minutes, right? So that's kind of, take that with you. Take what I just said with you if you're someone who's this over here, okay? Not all of you are that, but enough of you where it came up, all right? So, yeah, I get it. I've been through many changes in my life, and I pick up on energies, and I know when they're changing, and I'm a very sentimental fool. I am. I'm just like that. So I can dig everything that's here. I'm just trying to get you past it. King of Cups, final outcome. Red with all of this. This is a relationship with this Emperor that's trying to come in, and that's why the energy is changing. Look at this relationship so far. King of Cups, Magician, Wheel of Fortune, Four of Wands, and 10 Cups. Okay? It's a fucking dream come true. So, that said, allow this energy to change. Please, have some faith in it. You got to believe. Right? I'll get Preacher Steve on you. King of Cups, why is it here? What's the final on this? What's the final? So be the fish in the Dixie cup. Except be smarter than the fish in the Dixie cup while the bowl's being cleaned. Knowing that your bowl's being cleaned, and I only need to be in this Dixie cup for a little bit, and then I get in a nice clean fish bowl. And in there, I get to bang this Emperor, who's apparently really awesome, right? Represented by angel numbers. I don't have a devil anywhere here. I asked the universe, tell me about this. Just on the numerology alone, it's fucking mind-blowing. I mean, my God. All right, here we go. King of Cups. Why is it here? I'm still shuffling. All right. I love tarot. I just got done explaining this relationship to you, didn't I? I said King of Cups, Magician, Wheel of Fortune, Four of Wands, 10 of Cups. It's a fucking dream relationship. It is. It's crossed by the lovers. It is a powerful fucking, this is wicked. I can understand why things need to be cleared out. The fishbowl around you, your surrounding energies need to be cleared for this to come in. For this to be able to get offshore here and come in. I can dig it. I can totally understand that this is a very powerful connection, and it's not gonna sustain, it's not gonna be able to get through if there's any 8 broken cups around, right? He's not gonna walk through broken glass. All right, let's go. What's on top? The Hierophant. This is a change. This is red with the, I can't even believe this shit. This is red with the Magician, which is our lead into gold alchemy energy. In other words, which is with a Wheel of Fortune, which is also a night and day type energy, right? 180 degrees difference. This is totally different from what you've dealt with in the past. So if part of this energy is you worried about this is like the Burger King that was crossing here, the King of Wands, stop it. It is not. I promise you. This is a balanced Emperor. Perfectly balanced. I mean, it don't even spin when I move around it. I can't even blow it with air. And these are newer cards, so they spin real easy. That is anchored energy. It's right there. It's long-term marriage. Yeah, I said this could result. This could be the person you marry. Absolutely. And you stay married to. All right? Abso-fucking-lutely. And if y'all, oh, don't come at me and go, I'm already married, Steve. If this energy comes in, whoever the fuck you're married to better be damn good. Because I'll tell you what, part of your conflict might be, do I want to be happy, or do I want to sit here in this just because it's easier, kind of a thing. You got some thinking to do, all right? But don't get overthinking about it. All right. This is. I told you that the world crossed by the 10 of Swords and the pre-shuffle is it's a rare energy. It's a once in a lifetime energy. I very rarely, I can only remember in the last few decades a couple of times I got that combination of cards. Okay, so why is the Jesus Christ? Why is the High Priest here? The Hierophant, the Chariot. Yeah, good Lord. This moves you into a whole new territory. I mean, you don't even need me. This card represents the soulmate cycle for me. It's the Chariot. It's Cancerian energy. This cycle's Cancerian themed. This moves you in a whole new direction. It's a beautiful, beautiful relationship. A lot of controlled aspect to it, meaning there's a calmness. There's that calmness that's necessary. This is fantastic. Allow the energies around you to change. They're changing whether you want them to or not. Fighting it is stupid. All right? I'll just say that. You do what you want to do, but fighting these energies is stupid. Just let them happen. Flow with it. I'm telling you, this is spectacular. This is terrific. You got one of the best readings. That opening energy is off the chain, I will tell you. Okay, let's pull 3 cards from the universe, see if there's anything else it wants to tell you. What else you want to tell Aquarius before I go? 3 cards and a crossing card from the bottom. What else you want to say? I don't know what it wants to talk about. Maybe you, maybe this emperor, maybe your dog. I don't know. Let's see. 3 cards and a crossing card from the bottom. What do we get here? What do we get? Ace of Wands, Knight of Cups, 7 of Swords. Interesting. Good to see some shade here. And a little pinch of devil energy, but 3 and a 3 again. The 3 of Cups crossing the Knight of Cups. What's coming towards you is fucking incredible. All right? However, again, it's just a repeat message. I'm sorry. This Ace of Wands, it's beautiful. It's a passionate, explosive new beginning. It's powerful. But it's your bullshit that might blow it out. Okay? So be careful about that. Be careful of everything we talked about here and in the pre-shuffle section, where I gave you some advice about nostalgia and holding back and overthinking it and all that. Keep that in mind, all right? Put down the bullshit. Put down, primarily the energy around this is doubt, which is kind of bullshitty if it gets a little, out of control. Be careful. Again, we have confirmation here in the base energy, the center card. What's coming towards you? The Knight of Cups here. Nice. 3 of Cups. Open, emotionally, beautiful, flowing energy, celebration energy on that. Fantastic. I hope this reading was helpful. I did my best. Okay? I mean, it is what it is. I hope that's not you. If it is, try to chill. Okay? That's it. And be careful of the nostalgia. I'm going to warn you about that again. It's as strong as the horniness. And sometimes they come together and swirl. And sometimes they're separate. But this energy changing around you, as powerful as it is going to trigger a lot of nostalgia. So it's worth me mentioning it again one last time. Don't let it hold you back. Take it. So a piece of it will always come with you. All right, try to remember that. That's it. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. Good luck.